this, you're going to laugh. You're going to laugh at the name of this fucking stream.
That was my goal all along.
And you're gonna save me. You're gonna save
I
this
was gonna exercise
dirty.
those demons in you.
You're like, I need to save this dirty Muslim. You're like, oh, I heard King Jiffy's Muslim. We gotta rectify that, dude. He needs to hang out with.
Bring him back to the light.
He needs to see Jeebus. He needs to be a big fan of Jeebus again. It's not.
Oh.
If it's not Jesus, it's not right, or something like that. Isn't that the thing?
I think it's how he said it. Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, dude. What the fuck are the... Okay, I need to mess with the options here. What was I doing? Oh, I need to make a game. I got this, dude. So, with OBS, the game capture thing, I always almost forget about that. And it's really important for these DOSman games. Otherwise, sometimes it will not... So, I need to go to options.
Yeah.
I want 1440 by 1080.
OBS was really nice to me with Reverend. It didn't give me a lot of problems at all.
Well, that's good. Okay, what do I do after? Okay, apply. Exit. Tab. How do I exit this bitch, though? Exit. Enter? Is there an apply button? Windows button. Exit game. Close window. We're gonna go with that. That's the option. That's the option. Let's try this again. Hold on. That was just a weird one. That was, I don't really see that as a, as indicative of the game. We're gonna go options. Boom. Okay. Okay. So I feel like it's something stupid. Oh no, apply. Yep, it was something stupid, dude. Now I hit exit because this is one I have to restart the game for. All right. So in order to, you can set it to 1080 whatever, but you have to restart the game. So we'll see how this turns out.
Okay.
What the fuck? All right. So I messed something up.
Let's say you restart. Okay, I'm taking notes because I'm gonna probably have to do this too when I do my Reaper playthrough.
It's coming in a square perspective. 1920 by 1080. Let's try that. Let's apply that and then hit exit. And see if that stretches it. I always can't remember which is the right one.
1080 is usually the...
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember. Yeah, this is it. So it's 1920 by 1080. That does it. All right, we're back. We're back. We're in it. We're in it. We're in it. New game. I'm starting this bitch over. So this game grabbed me right away because of this art style. I think this one has my favorite art style out of all the DOSman games. I don't know. I'm talking about out of the DOSman made games, right?
Uh-huh.
Hold on. I want to go back. There's a secret in here, I think. There it is. Yep, there he is. Found it. So, because Reverend's different. Reverend's more, somebody else made it. But it was published.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go normal. This one has a difficulty selector, which is odd for a DOSman game. But hold on.
I shall task you reaping the swords of several duels.
Sound.
Keep an eye out for me, and I shall douse thee with the lore that you seek.
I was looking for subtitles, but I remember this is an easy FPS game. But I like the look of this one better than the ninja one, and I do like the ninja one a lot, but this first level just grabbed me right away, dude. It's very pretty. I think the enemy design is what got me over the ninja game. The fact that I'm murdering a bunch of villagers, bro.
Right.
There's also something great about I love the feeling. Have you played any of their other games other than Reverend?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm wanting to do like a little series on with Reverend and then the other ones as well.
They're all really short, so that's the good news. So far the shortest ones I played is the ninja one.
Flash of the Blade.
Yeah, Flash of the Blade. Flash of the Blade is like 40 minutes.
Yeah. So they were gonna get. I was gonna have like a Reverend Plays playlist, but also the DOS Man collection was gonna get their own little playlist as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too because I already have the only game I haven't reviewed yet is that's out is this one. The other ones I've already finished the reviews on. The last one I did I think was Reverend. That's the last one I played. Flash of the Blade was one that was supposed to be a week between them. I was gonna do it when I was gonna save these games until I didn't have anything, so I wouldn't run out of content. And then I just fucking did whatever I wanted to. I ended up taking 2 weeks of fucking easy videos. Now I have so many games that I need to make videos on. It's obnoxious. Wait, I have to make a Half-Life 1 video.
Oh yeah.
I gotta make a Half-Life 1 video, which I actually got footage from. Oh god, what's the game? There's a Doom mod where they make Half-Life and Doom. And it crashed instantly on me, so I thought it was funny. So I'm gonna make a video on that where it's like I'm gonna start the video with like, oh dude, everybody who talks like Half-Life's one of the greatest games ever made, but this is what happened to me. And then I'm gonna have Cortana come in, be like, listen, dipshit. Alright, listen here, you fat idiot. The point is, you're playing the wrong goddamn Half-Life. I can't trust you to do anything. This is why I found you in the shower jerking it for 30 minutes and not knowing that you're supposed to shampoo and go to work. You've lost your job 6 times now. Oh. They put chests in it that attack you. That is such a cool feature. They literally hit me with the Dark Souls chest. By the way, what's funny about this game is Sam told me during one of my streams, this game almost made him stop being a dev. Because it was so annoying or something. There was something about it that was so like there's something like the voice. It's all voice acted. It's all, but it almost made him stop being a dev, and I don't know why. You there, Rev?
My Discord, I just watched it go back and forth from like red to green, so I don't know what just happened there. I was checking my internet to make sure it wasn't mine. Can you hear me?
Oh, absolutely now.
Okay. I don't know, it was weird. I started losing connection.
Oh, dude, that was almost bad. All right, I'm saving my bullets this time. But he told me, and tomorrow I actually am gonna midday, sometime tomorrow afternoon, I'm gonna talk to him and figure out what kind of like, ask him what went wrong with this game and see what I want to hear all the details about it, dude. I'm honestly curious why, because he said we have to do another call to where he can tell me what happened with this game. So I want to find out, which I'm excited about. He's such a cool guy, dude. I've talked to him in the past. I talked to him.
I missed a lot of that, so catch me up. Catch me up on what you were saying, because that was when I was all cutting out.
Okay, so he reached out to me, or I talked to him before I did the DOSman Spaceman in Space, because I saw him say on Twitter, anybody who reviews FPS games, message me, because they wanted people to review their FPS games, right, or their new game coming out.
Yeah, yeah.
So I got a code for it, and I then oh god, I'm about to die. I then was like, okay, now that I'm gonna do this game, I kind of want to talk to him, because I haven't done these before. I want to know kind of like what he wants out of the review. I also want to get some behind the scenes about this guy, because they're kind of an indie one, and I knew that there would be a chance that I would be able to get info like this from him. So I just kind of went off of the idea that, okay, he'll and I was like, I might as well ask if he'd want to do an interview. So I did one behind the scenes with him. That one day I might release, but it won't be until after some of the stuff he talked about is long past.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be the guy that fucking spoils shit. Other than every one of my videos is a spoiler for the game, except for the DOSman one. If I like, that's something I decided is if I'm gonna do a review, like an early review, like if I get a review code, I will not spoil the game. But every other game, I do not care if I spoil it.
Right.
It's like, if you're watching a fucking YouTube video, like a 30-minute, if the video's longer than 10 minutes. You already decided you're gonna get that game spoiled in your head.
It's like good chances of spoilers, right?
Yeah.
You are already ready to be spoiled.
Yeah. So to come out and be like, oh well, you spoiled the game. Like, I don't care, dude. Shut up. I'm not going to tell you spoilers. You are an adult. You clicked on the video. If you heard something that you don't like, you click off the video. I do it all the time when I'm watching a video on, like, if I'm listening to a video and I realize they're going to be going into spoiler territory, I'll notice right away and I will click off that video because I want to make my own decisions on that. Like, I don't think I should have to tell you spoilers so that you feel like, I don't know, dude. It's such a...
Right.
It's like, dude, you're an adult. Grow up. I know that's kind of a mean way to put it, but anyway, he told me I then was streaming after I'd done the review and was talking about I was talking about like Flash of the Blade or something, right? And how I saw him played Reaper, and he said Reaper was a game that almost stopped making him be a dev.
Really?
Yeah. And he said we'd have to talk about it sometime while on my stream, and he would tell me why and like what kind of like all the nightmares that went on, because this was like a nightmare project. And
yeah,
I'm curious, dude. I have no idea why. I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow about it.
Is that something that he would be doing like on a stream live, or for me
I don't
to
know.
watch?
I want to talk to him about
that stuff.
I kind of am
I
curious.
kind of want to know that before I put it out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the last one I said I wasn't sure if I was going to do it as a live or whatever. And if I do ever release it, it will be a, the first one I'll release is if and when that other game that he talked about comes out. So, it's one of those, I'm not sure if I want to or if I don't want to, or even if I don't release the interview, right? It's going to be in the video.
Yeah.
Eventually. I will talk about why the game was a nightmare. I think it's good to... The best part about that is it's going to make my a video that would be like 10 minutes on it hit that long form mark where people are like, oh, it's a long form video. Or it hits a special 20 minutes. That
right.
That a lot of people are obsessed with. And I kind of sit in that long form area And even when I was talking to him, he was like, "Yeah, our game's really short, so you might not be able to get a full like your normal length out of this one." I'm like, "Bro, I can turn an ant or a mole or I can make a mountain out of a molehill really fast."
Right.
And I don't know if you've seen my DOSman video. My DOSman Spaceman interface.
Not yet.
I think
I'm
that
working through the playlist or the season 1 stuff.
so it is. I cook so hard on that video. Like it's ungodly how hard I cook. I think the only one where so there Fable 3 has video has a soft place in my heart because I think it's one of the funniest me raging. There's an authenticity about my Fable 3 video that even though that video's not great, I get so fucking pissed in that video that it's fun.
Oh yeah, I like those videos a lot. I think they're hilarious when people rage out.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Fuck Fable 3. That game, dude, don't ever play it.
I've played it, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's bad. It's just not good.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when everybody had the drama about the chick's face in when Fable by Playground Games was announced, which I have a theory on that, by the way. If you're curious, I can tell you after this. But okay. I don't care if that game's mid as fuck. It will be better. That game could come out like Dragon Age Veilguard, and I still think it would be better than Fable fucking 3. Fable 3 is such a bad, unfun experience. You can't tell me that there's anything fun about that game, because there's not.
The fact that I don't remember a lot of it because I didn't have I didn't have fun. It wasn't memorable to me, you know. So I played it when I was younger, and I put it down. I don't even think I finished it.
Dude, it's trash. You know what's sad? There's people who talk that Fable 1's the best, and I don't think Fable 1's that good either. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's fine. It's just Fable 2's the best in the series. I don't even think it's close. I don't think it's even like comparable how much better Fable 1 is Fable 2 is than the rest of the series. Because Fable 1's combat
I can't argue there.
Fable 1's combat is not good. It is a rough combat system. It wears its fucking age on its sleeve so hard.
Yeah. You ain't kidding. There are a lot of games that do that though. A lot of games that like you can really tell we've improved very much on a lot of combat systems when you go back and look.
Oh yeah. And Fable 2 had such a fun combat system, dude. Like Fable 2 was just it was Fable 1's combat system but fun.
Mm-hmm. I think about that with like I know you and I have talked about it. You don't like the Gears of War combat system. They improved upon it. It's still, you know, as the games got into different games. I enjoyed it in Gears 3 and especially Gears 4. I think the combat was a lot of fun.
So I haven't played Gears 3 yet.
Yeah. Gears 3 for me is on par story-wise with 2.
Is it really? Okay, because me and my buddy wanted to play it, even though both of us don't really like the combat. We had so much fun with Gears 2.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that the combat was fun. It was
will make you, There are moments in Gears 3 that'll leave you, you know, crying like the big moment in 2.
Well, I didn't cry, but did you cry? Did you get big man tears?
I cried. I had some very big man tears, Jiffy. Big man tears.
Oh, Rev, it hits you in the feelings, dude. I mean, I was like more like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But there's parts of me after it was done that wanted to make jokes so bad. Like, there's so many jokes that I thought of right away, dude. They're just so fucked. Did you watch
part of mine afterwards? I was like, oh man, we didn't have to go. You know. So,
Did you see
Doing all
my
that,
Gears
but that
video? I did make the Gears video.
yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I think I just watched your latest one that just released today. I think
Was it one of my slop ones?
probably.
My slop content, bro.
I mean, it keeps me entertained.
Yeah, dude. I mean, there's a reason why it's a kind of a meta right now. It's entertaining. I mean, there's so many big YouTubers that do that. It's insane how many people are doing that right now. I mean, you got Turkey Tom, you got Asmongold, obviously. He was kind of the arbiter of this like origination. But he's not the first guy to do stream clips. But it's one of those that he kind of
yeah.
And then I started thinking
the one I just watched is Meat Canyon.
Meat Canyon does it too.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Shit. But there's a lot. There's a lot. Almost like so many big creators do it. And I said, why am I not doing this?
Asmongold right now.
Oh yeah, dude. He's cooking.
Yeah. As I haven't watched that one. That's the one that released today. Is the Avowed drama, and you're watching Asmongold, I think.
Yeah.
At least
that was one of my worst thumbnails, but I wanted to see how much having a picture of Asmongold would carry views. Because again,
they say that putting those notable characters will do that.
Yeah, and it was one of those that I thought it would be an easy. It's an easy test, you know. It's an easy Okay, what does this work or does this work?
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, this game's eating my asshole. This is way harder than the other DOSman games.
I almost, for a time, thinking about thumbnails, I'm just gonna put Mr. Beast in everything and see what happens. It didn't work.
No, dude, I put Mr. Beast in that thumbnail once, and it did. It was one of my worst viewed videos, and I will not do it again. And I have a bit where Mr. Beast is like kidnapped me. It was like funny. It was like the whole thing was like Mr. Beast has me in a dungeon and forcing me to play a game.
Yeah.
So it was like this really good idea.
It bothers me that everybody uses him as the the guru for YouTube success, and I'm like, the guy, he says if it's not getting 70% retention, you're not doing it right. I was like, okay, let me go grab my $1 million that I have sitting in a filing cabinet somewhere to produce a video real quick. It's like I think that there's this like, I think it's unfair.
Well, so he has a lot of great advice. And to be honest, the retention thing is important, but he mentions, like, if you actually watch his long form like interviews with him, he'll talk about how early on it's how you slowly get to that. You don't just get to the 70% retention. He like figured out where people would get off, and then he would like adjust that, and then adjust it, and then adjust it, and then adjust it. Now he has a team that does it for him. But if you look at early Mr. Beast, it's a lot of trial and error on what works, what doesn't.
Yeah.
And that's I've been using that as a litmus test for how I've been doing things. Not that I'm following the Mr. Beast bold, but like taking some of his ideas of like how did he do better here? How did he do this? What did he like? What was the process to slowly get to here? And I have utilized that a lot. I mean, basically what it came down to for Mr. Beast is just keep trying shit. And then you have other YouTubers out there who are like, say similar stuff. It's like, keep trying shit. You go on that new YouTuber forum on Reddit. And anybody who's successful on there is just like, you just keep grinding. And I noticed that. And then you see people who like poo-poo on that advice. They're like, well, it doesn't work for everybody. And it's like, well, your problem is you're not trying different things.
Right. Which, I agree 100% with that. And, not dogging on Mr. Beast. I do feel like, I think the way it is said sometimes in those new YouTuber forums, because I look at those too, is that it has to be 70% right at the bat. I don't think it's ever explained that way.
No.
And I think that's where the disconnect is.
That's bullshit.
But yeah, and so what was I was gonna say? I think I have noticed, even in my own channel, a whole lot of change since I was able to, or a whole lot of improvement and stuff. Since I was able to, one, you know, be able to learn from or be guided by, you know, YouTubers that are making it. You know?
Yeah.
So, and being willing to make changes as necessary, and try new things. I don't think I would have ever found myself playing Reverend had it not been for watching your videos and, you know, and doing things like that. So I would say that I think trying new things is, you know, exactly what needs to be done, and continuing the grind. Of course, I'm not going to grind, you know, 3 videos a week or anything, but I think one well-polished video for me is okay.
Yeah, and I mean, if you ever start streaming, clipping and stuff is super important. Like, if you ever do hit that where I'm gonna stream, you're like, I'm gonna stream, I'm gonna do it. And I started doing that only to capture gameplay, and then I started thinking, like, if I'm gonna stream, why don't I do like an hour here, an hour there like reacting to content, because there is so many people out there doing it, and I was already trying to do the multiple videos a week, and I didn't care about my I didn't care if my movie reviews did anything. I just knew that it was better to have like to get those extra views, and I knew that it was helping with like, even if it added like an hour a month for that was my thought. If I can get enough people to where it adds an hour a month of watch time, I'm killing it, right? That will make my watch time grind so much better. And I just kept with that mindset that was like, okay, all I need is it to do a little bit better. And
yeah, I'm gonna have to start streaming at some point, because most of my videos run 15 minutes max. So you know, I think to have those clips, like you said, I think will make it a lot easier for me to meet watch time requirements, and for people that want to sit down and just listen as well.
Yeah, exactly, dude. The listening is so important too, because of the fact that it's like somebody watches your stream, you get watch time from that.
Mm-hmm.
So you get that watch time, and that's so fucking amazing to like be able to it's so important for getting through those rough arrows.
Yeah.
Release the cats.
Yeah, you and I might have to sit down sometime. Oh yeah, go ahead.
All I had to do was open the bedroom door. That was it.
Okay.
I have a cat that fucking hates locked doors or closed doors. Like, with a passion, bro. It's like her biggest enemy is a door being closed. So my wife will text me and be like, hey, open the door, because my desk is right by the bedroom door, so I just have to lean forward and fucking
Oh, well, that's not too bad. Now, I was going to say, you and I might have to sit down one day when you're free, and maybe help me get stream stuff set up, so when I do want to...
Do you have OBS set up on your computer already?
Yeah, I do.
Tag your... basically, add your YouTube channel to it, and...
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. It's really that easy. And then you hit start streaming.
What do you? How do you with your channel banner down there?
Oh, I made that. I made that on Photoshop
for the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna use my channel banner.
Mm-hmm. And some people say you shouldn't do what I'm doing here. because it's kind of ugly in old YouTube. It's kind of ugly in old YouTube. The reason I do it is because I capture footage.
Yeah.
So I don't want my face in the footage, because I had a few videos where coming up where my face is in the footage, and I fucking hate it. It looks so ugly. Not because I'm like not. I mean, I am kind of ugly, but it's also just like I feel like it pulls away from what I'm trying to say with the video. But if you were gonna do it, to be honest, I would go on Fiverr, right? I'd find an animator on Fiverr, see if they can make you a VTuber, because you want to keep anonymity, right? But not like you're not going full anime. You're just going something that can move and talk while you move and talk. That works with your camera.
And if they can use my avatar that I already have as a way to make a VTuber, that'd be pretty cool.
All they would have to do is go with it wouldn't be the exact same. It would be probably a little more anime looking, but something similar. You maybe could find somebody. I would shop around that way. On that creator Discord that Mike added you to.
Yeah.
Reach out to PS2. PS2 or die.
Okay.
PS2 has a VTuber. If you go to his channel, it doesn't look like a VTuber, but it's just what it is a robot with a PlayStation 2, and the disc tray moves out when he talks.
Okay.
Something just simple that's moving while you're streaming, because if it's just nothing, you will not have anybody watch your streams. I'm telling you right now. I had such low viewership when I didn't have my camera on. And
yeah, I've been getting an area set up behind me so that I can eventually just stream with the camera on. I'm not worried about anonymity as much. You know, I'm pretty, tame when it comes to, language or whatnot. So if somebody from the church were to see it, they can't, come after me for it. But I don't know. I kind of like the idea of a VTuber though.
Yeah, I mean, it works, dude. I mean, it's been a thing for... But, yeah, I mean, depending on how much, like, PS2s, because of how simple his was pretty cheap. I would look into it, because they can cost a lot or they can cost a little. That's what I would kind of look into first, is look into that, see how cost-effective it is. If it's going to be obnoxious, scrap that, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I have a decent Logitech camera right now.
What does it run?
I think it's a 1080.
All right, that's pretty sick.
I got it when I was going through school for seminary. We had to have online classes because COVID hit by the time I was getting ready to be done with school. So you needed the camera. So I needed the camera, and I wanted to get a nice one. Just because in case I ever needed it for something else.
Before I bought this one that I have now, which was like, I don't know, $30, $40, I don't know. It was not bad. I actually had this camera that was a 720p camera, right? And it was my camera for a while. And I bought it from a Goodwill for $5.
Really?
Yeah. I have
that sounds pretty cost effective.
Yeah, it just died recently. It didn't last very long. But
you got use out of it.
Yeah, I got some use out of it. It was enough to get me started. But I used that, and then I had to buy this one, which this is like Walmart. This is like 1080 by blah blah blah. Walmart super homosexual agenda 5 or whatever. And it works good. I like this camera a lot. I think this is a much better one. UCam is a very important app to have. It's free.
Mm-hmm.
It's really important because it's gonna help with your lighting and whatever.
Okay.
And you can also blur, depending on it. Your PC is much more powerful than mine, so you can even blur backgrounds and stuff if you want. So,
Okay.
I was originally going to do that, but the problem was my PC doesn't run very powerful, so it kept, like, my movement kept crashing. It was like, when I move too much already with this camera, it starts faltering. So, it's also probably the camera's not that high of quality or whatever, but...
Okay. Now I'm debating even starting to put my face in my videos. Just because I know that a lot of times your face, you know, having a face in the video does a lot. It helps, but I haven't decided yet, and I'll probably, if I do that, it won't be till maybe if I get 100 subscribers. You know, I might do one a face reveal. You know, be cringy like that.
Yeah, I do the whole I don't know, face reveal. I'm getting cooked, bro. I'm getting so fucking cooked right now. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. You're getting absolutely manhandled.
Well, the problem is, like, sometimes you'll shoot at somebody and it'll go through them because the hitbox is wonky. Only on the big guys, though.
Yeah.
You want to hit the big guys center mass.
Yeah. I have to mute myself for a minute. I got a phone call.
Do your thing, buddy.
It's 11 o'clock at night, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, dude, I can trick all of these guys off the platform. Doofus. Ah, dude, it was a good plan. That was fun, though. I kind of went in with false expectations in this game in terms of difficulty. I thought it was going to be easy, and it is much harder than the other games.
Yeah, I didn't get an answer back, but we'll see. I'm gonna leave my phone on ring, so if it goes off the middle of your stream.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of difficult though. So, in fact, I like a challenge.
For me, I think it's I keep tricking myself into thinking this game's gonna be easy like the other ones. Because the other two DOS Man games are very easy. And this game's kind of testing me.
But you can't play games really good. That would be a lie. You'd be lying on your description of your channel.
Yeah, dude, if I became good at video games all of a sudden.
Yeah, you'd be deceiving me. And all your viewers.
I don't play games good. We all know that. I'm fucking trash. Everyone knows I'm trash at games. Oh, dude, what the fuck? It's removing enemies. Hold on. The more stupid I play, hold on. Is the game making it? Because I noticed it started giving me full ammo on my gun, right? After I died a few times. Then I noticed this guy was gone. Oh, okay, so that was just a glitch. Jesus. Where's it? Okay. Game still feels good. The art style is still amazing. I mean, that's the thing about these games is they just look pretty.
There he is.
Oh, yeah, I really like this art.
Yeah, whoever that.
There's another game it reminds me of.
I can't remember. I can't remember the name of the artist, but he's good, dude. Whoever their artist is, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he is really good at this shit. It's so pretty. I definitely say his name in the DOSman game, or the DOSman video. I make a whole. I make a whole like Avengers Assemble type thing without saying Avengers Assemble. I use the Minutemen, scenes from the movie Minutemen for the assembling.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I wanted something that wasn't cringy as fuck, that wasn't the Avengers. I'm so sick of people being like, the Avengers Assemble. It's like, fucking lame, dude.
Types in post-it note, don't use Avengers Assemble.
Dude, it's just overused. That's the only problem. It's just everybody and their fucking mother uses it, dude. Like, it'd be fine if it wasn't as overused as it is. Like, it's one of those that I look at it and I'm like, oh, dude, wow, we're using another Avengers reference because it's fucking 2012 again, dude. Or 2013. I don't know. For me, it just is like nails on a chalkboard. I saw it recently on a, and I agreed with most of the video that the guy did. His name is, Bloom something, but he does South Park videos, right? And he was going after this AI channel. Which, I have no problem with the channel being AI, but like, or like most of the problems in the video. My thing was like, the way they were acting like it was such a big secret. It's like, dude, who cares if you're using AI and shitting out videos, dude? Who cares? Just own it, right? And that's kind of what he was doing.
Respectable. Mm-hmm. Like, I'd respect you more if you just owned it, right? Like, that's where I'm at.
But they did this whole video on like how they were gonna cook him, right? And it was like all the South Park creators like really going after this one creator that was like an AI channel. It was like, and they did an Avengers Assemble, which I was so cringe. I literally was like, are you fucking serious? This is ugh. I was like, this is so gross, dude. So I purposely did not, when I did the video with DOSman, I was like, how do I do an assemble without saying Avengers? Like, acquired a group of people. And so I was like, it's like a superhero team. What was that superhero team from that Ben Stiller movie? And so I went with Minutemen. Which is a fucking reference, right?
Right.
I don't even know if I referenced the movie. I just have clips of it in the background. And it's the scene where they're interviewing Dane Cook to be one of the superheroes. And I was like, this is more dated, but it's niche dated. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where it's
those that will know it will appreciate it.
Yeah, dude. It's like, if you watched the fucking Minutemen, dude, you're a real one. Like, that movie was so good. I love Minutemen. That was, you know what's funny? So my wife had only watched what's the show where they're all degenerates? The whole family's degenerates.
You're talking about is it like the it's a TV show, right? Is it Shameless? Is that what it is?
Shameless, yeah. So
Yeah.
the dad from Shameless, he see, I knew him from like Fargo and Minutemen and all this other shit, right? When he was the quirky nice guy. He always played like the quirky dad character type, right?
Mhm.
Oh, dude, he fucking killed me again. I have to start the whole level over again. Damn it. I've never saved in these games. I just let the auto save do it for me. And it's kind of becoming an... I might have to save in this game, dude. I might... This one might be tough enough that I have to save in. Oh, Jesus.
Well, just make sure the save works.
That's wild. You had to start the whole game over there, because I know each level has a usually has an autosave. I shouldn't have opened all those.
It did, but I had saved using the save thing, like the actual save option, at a point right before where I died, and so I thought I thought it had gone through, and so when I went and I clicked on it, it apparently had not gone through, and it had stayed on the save that, you know, where it teaches you how to do it, and so that was the moment where I died a little on the inside.
Oh no. Dude, I'm having trouble with this game. I don't know why either. It's not like it's the hardest FPS I've ever played, but it's this first weapon. It's kind of stingy with the ammo on it. It's not like overly stingy, so I'm trying. And there's a boss fight at the end where he does a decent amount of damage. So
he hits you with those pellets.
yeah. So, and I'm already weak going into this level. So, like, the problem is I don't have the health to beat him. So I'm just kind of trying to play it smart because I have 1 health right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting my ass kicked is what's happening. I'm getting my fucking shit pushed in. Because there's a dance with these DOSman games. So it's different. It's even different than Reverend. So the dance is... Because the melee does a lot of damage. But it's all about... It's all about getting forward enough to not get hit and then backing up.
Right, because I say it's got some reach, but also doesn't give you enough reach not to get hit if you get...
There's a weapon in Flash of the Blade that has, you throw this chain, right? It's kind of a secret weapon, so you gotta kind of pay attention, or you gotta kind of look for it. There's another secret weapon that I guess I missed. It's like a space gun. And the whole... See, there I got stuck again. The whole, like, thing that's cool about that weapon is the right click is basically the same size as this game. But the left click is you throw a little chain. Which adds a little bit of distance. So... It's like just slightly, you get slightly more, you don't have to like bounce toward them as much.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of gets rid of the need to dance like that. Or at least lessens it a little bit.
Okay. You're not fucking me up this time, bro. There we go. We got ammo. Okay. Pick that one up. Puts me at 21. That's good. I'm doing.
Looks like you're fighting the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I know, dude. These guys are fucking. I've literally done this like 47 times, dude. I honestly expected already to be done with this game by now. Not done, but like far into it. Not on the second fucking level stuck. Like, and it's, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Cause it's like I have the rhythm back. So then, okay. Now this next room. Kill that guy. I'm not fucking around with losing health again, and I'm gonna run all the way back and get ammo. Play this smart. But I was saying something that was like, we were talking about something and I forgot. Rev, you're supposed to remember things. Oh my God.
Rev was working on it.
I don't know how I died, but I died.
Last I remember, we were still talking about, well, now I don't remember.
Flash of the Blade, maybe? Yeah.
We were talking about Flash of the Blade. We were talking, because we had talked about that weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Blade. I think that's what you're referencing.
Yeah. All I know is right now I'm, massively... dude, and every one of their hits is like 20 damage, bro.
I'd say it knocked most of your health.
Yeah, dude. Watch this. I'm gonna go up and walk up to this guy. Walk up to this guy and see what happens. So he does 26 damage.
My word.
Yeah.
For the snow mage resides here.
I'm gonna start over. It's not hard to get to where I was at. I'm dropping the difficulty on this because I'm getting my ass kicked so hard. It's not like the difficulty's just fucking weird on this game. It just feels like they're hitting me way harder. I'm gonna go easy and see how easy it is. Because my problem was I wasn't finding health. That was the biggest issue. It was like, and this game does not start you with health on every level.
Oh, so it's pretty unforgiving.
It was feeling kind of unforgiving, but it's not that hard, dude. Like, it wasn't that hard. I just I was running out of time. Oh my God, I killed him one shot. Is everybody a one hit? I haven't even been hit yet, dude. On easy.
It is the Reaper side.
Okay. So they hit me a couple times. Okay. Dude, I'm cooking right now. Of course I'm cooking, it's on easy, but at the same time, I feel like I've yeah, dude, so these guys go down one hit when you're on easy. Which is low-key a little disappointing. Because I don't... Oh, God, dude. I would rather the game keep all the enemies the same when you drop difficulty, and you get slightly more health.
Or they do less damage. One of the two.
Yeah, or less damage is what I meant. I said more health. Because it's one of those things that now I feel like the game's going to be too easy. And I know I'm on easy, and that's kind of what you expect, but it's one of those things that I was like, now I just feel like I'm cooking everything.
You ate your Wheaties.
Yeah, dude. I'm just fucking cracked now, dude. It's almost unfair how much better I am than them. Wild. Weird. Because I feel like the other DOSman games found a balance between this and the medium difficulty, and they just were like, that's the difficulty. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Like, Reverend was more, I think this was harder than Reverend, on normal. Like, in Reverend, this is harder than that annoying part on Reverend, normal.
Oh.
It was just,
Yeah,
I was,
that part.
yeah, dude, I was just like, I mean, when the staff takes 2 shots to kill everybody, right?
Right.
And so does hitting them. It's like, okay, so this weapon exists to be just an extension of the blade, same power though, right? And I'm sitting here like, okay, but why does it only hold 20 rounds then? I don't know. It was just the health, and I don't know. There was something about it that was just off enough that I was like, okay, why am I getting cooked so bad? Because I don't feel like. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm also bad at video games. There's a bunch of features, okay, Rev? There's a bunch of features why I'm garbage. Let's just be reasonable here.
Rev wasn't gonna say anything.
Rev knew what the real problem was, and he should have just said something. Rev was over there like, God, this guy fucking sucks.
What's the fun in that? You know?
You were waiting for that self-discovery?
I wanted you to. Yeah, that's right.
Let's just be reasonable here. I'm too stupid to figure shit out myself. What's
See, we're
great?
still on the self-discovery kick. That's good.
I want you to get hit by a bus so bad, dude. I want it to be a really mean bus from like Max Payne. Or Mad Max, I mean. I want it to just be like covered in toy baby heads and then some real baby heads and it to hit you and you'd be like, why was this here? Why did it...
Green Goblin mask from Maximum Overdrive. Put that on there too.
Yes, dude. Yeah, dude, that's the dream, bro. I'm already...
Look on the news one day. Like this local pastor.
And I'll be like, ha, finally. I decided to take my bus out of my front yard. And hit you with it.
You have a bus covered in baby heads?
Yes. Who doesn't? It's fucking obvious.
My truck, yes.
And, it's creepier if it's a bus.
That's true. Maybe an ice cream truck. That would be kind of cool.
I mean, that's been done. Twisted Metal.
I know.
Have you watched the Twisted Metal TV show?
No, how is it?
So good. So good. It's fun as shit
I'm
to
looking
watch.
for a new TV show.
It was, it's on Peacock.
Oh, good. I have a subscription to that.
Yeah, it's so good, dude. I was so, like, reasonably surprised, at how it was. It was one of those that I was like, wow, dude, this is really, really good. I fuck with this. and I was just like happily, everything about it was just good. I enjoyed every second of it, which isn't.
Yeah, I worry about the game adaptations.
Dude,
So I'm glad that it is good.
yeah, it was better than that stupid fucking one that everybody like soys over. God, what's the one that everybody likes? Last of Us. God, that was trash, dude.
Yeah.
Last of Us was so bad, and everybody was like, "Oh, it's so good." I was like, "Why?" Because it's a half competent adaptation. Like, it wasn't even like fully competent. It like was all over the place. The pacing sucks. There's no zombies, so there's no tension. Everything about it was mid. Like, if it would have been like a normal zombie show, I would have been like mid zombie show.
Yeah.
But because it was Last of Us and it was half competent, everybody was so like hyping it up. And it's not like the worst zombie show. It would have been like, oh, it would have been decent regular zombie show. But I know how good it can be.
Right.
And
I'll tell you one of my favorite zombie shows. I know we got off track.
No, you good, dude.
There's a zombie show on Netflix. I have to Google it real quick because I've lost the name. But it's like Generation Z or something.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, dude. What is it?
I believe it's like Generation, or it's like something. It's a zombie show, and one of the main characters on there is like, he's always just out of his mind high, and it's the funniest thing.
Huh?
He gives me like Doc from Back to the Future.
Okay.
He gives me those vibes, but like really chill.
Huh. I'm not gonna lie, there'd be a part of me that would want to watch that if I didn't hate zombies to the point that I do now.
Yeah.
I'm so desensitized to zombies at this point that I just can't, dude. There was that moment that broke me that was just like, I don't know what it was, but I remember hitting a point where I saw zombies and I was like, I don't care anymore, dude.
I enjoy them, only if they're really good.
See, and I can't even. For me, I think it was because I watched too much Walking Dead. I got through like 5 seasons of that bitch, and I'd also watch like I was like big into zombies for a long time, and I just like there was a point that I hit that I was like, oh god, dude, more zombies, dude. I honestly feel like this game's fucking weird in difficulty. I'm already through so far. Like, I've already been in that area that I was stuck on, like, ran through it, like, sprinted through it.
Yeah, you were going pretty fast through that.
Yeah, dude,
It was called Z Nation, that's what it was. But it's like a comedic zombie show. It's pretty funny.
See, that sounds pretty good. You know what I watched recently that was really good? That was not recently, but a while back. It was like a monster show. With the kid from the Percy Jackson movies.
Oh, what's the show?
I can't remember the name of it, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think of it. I cannot remember it for the life of me.
Trying to remember the name of the kid's name from
So
Percy Jackson.
it's got the guy who played the other Dixon from the brother from Daryl's brother from Walking Dead, who was also Yondu, and
yeah.
So he's in it. He's one of the main people in it. Love and Monsters, I think is what it's called. Love and Monsters.
Okay.
So good, dude. Such a good movie. Like, one of the most entertaining fucking movies I've seen in a very long time. Just like a really interesting concept for a movie.
It's pretty highly rated on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, dude, I'd really like that movie. I can't remember what, so, if you ever wanted to watch the Postal movie, it's on, like, something like Freevee or...
Bratsky must be sent to hell for his macaroni-based gluttony.
It's on Freevee?
Something like that, dude. It's on something like that, dude, and, it's worth the fucking time and having it. It has, like, previews and shit. But it is worth the previews, if that makes sense. It is such a fucking... It's wild. It was one of the most wild movies I'd ever seen, dude. And I love it. I'm in love with the Postal movies so much, dude. I did not expect to love that movie that hard.
Oh, yeah, I'll give it a watch.
I would say
Consider we're about to be snowed in again. I've got the time.
it is a lot, bro. I'm telling you, it's a lot. Like,
It might be one I watch by myself.
dude, it's it's full. It's very nudity filled. It's very. I don't know, dude. It's
Yeah, my wife might not care too much for it.
yeah, it's pretty wild, dude. It's a pretty wild movie, but the games are wild, which you've seen.
Yeah, yeah.
And Postal 3 is like wild, but I don't know. It wasn't throwing bombs into a marching parade wild like the other games are.
Yeah.
The other games are
Oh, I was gonna tell you. My wife enjoys listening to your videos.
really.
So, yeah.
Do you know? It's funny. I have a
Yeah.
coworker who says his girlfriend likes watching my videos because she thinks they're funny, and I have like a 10% female audience, which weird, dude.
Oh, mine's 100% male.
Yeah, dude, mine was that way for a while, but like I have my female viewers, dude. They like hearing the sex joke. I think it's you know what I think, if I were to guess what keeps them is the fact that I make so many vagina jokes, dude.
You think so?
I think so, because it's never like, if you notice, like my vagina jokes are like different. They're not just like vagina, but they're like I make jokes about like the clit in a different way. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not
Right.
just like I'm saying clit just to say clit. It's like I go into like these weird like tangents.
Yeah.
They're like odd. It's like offbeat, but it's not. Where I get the grossest is when I do the gay stuff. That's where I go the most
Yeah.
wild. But like
Yeah.
the vagina jokes are just kind of there, you know. But I don't ever. If you notice, most guys won't do the pussy jokes, dude. They all do fucking like dick jokes and stuff. It's all dick jokes. And they like avoid like a good vagina joke, or they're like scared of it almost, right? And
yeah, like if it's there, you know.
yeah, dude,
If the
but you know what I
moment's
mean.
called for.
Usually they'll
Right.
like that well, and even your video did it with Reverend, where it's like made you feel a certain way, or they'll say so. A lot of YouTubers and I noticed that in the past, and it's not something I have a problem with. It's not like I'm like, oh, dude, it's like the Avengers thing where I think it's no, I think it works. Like if the timing works on that, it's perfect. And I think with your type of humor, that joke landed so good, dude. But I have the thing where I say the quiet part out loud. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I will say the punchline of the joke because I think it's funny. And I think that helps me sometimes. Because that's like, it's like Andy Kaufman, I guess. More, if I had to, like, not full Andy Kaufman, but like, I'm like, Dean. And it might be that, or it might not. I don't know. You'll have to ask your wife and let me know what her reason for liking my videos are.
Oh, for sure. I can talk to her about it.
Like, so which was it the fact that he says slapping clit every episode? Is that the reason, or what we got here?
If the answer is yes to that, I'm like, do I just need to say that more?
Well, originally I wanted something that I could put in my videos that would be funny on a t-shirt, that would be like gratuitously awful, right?
Right.
And I was like, dude, I've never heard somebody say slap clit, dude. Well, you've said slap clit, right? You know what I mean? It's like, I want to slap some clit tonight or something, right? It's like, it sounds like a phrase that somebody could say. But I
don't know that I've ever said it, but
it sounds like it's something I've said before, and I said, you know, it'd be funny to put that in a video if the game's really good.
Was that DOS Man?
Huh?
Was that a secret? Right
Yeah,
there?
yeah. Did you find any of the DOS Man? There's one DOS Man in Reverend too.
I only found a meal.
That was your only secret?
Well, yeah.
Well,
The
yeah.
cat.
I found everything except for the fucking paw, the secret weapon, which drives me nuts, dude. It's funny that you couldn't even find a weapon that's not a secret.
I know.
Which I'm going to hold over you forever, dude.
Oh, it's perfectly fine. I earned it.
Keeps dropping teeth for some reason.
to the point where even the developer rags me in the comments about it.
Dude, I was like, bro. When you said the teeth for some reason, bro, I was so dead. Cause I know you were there, but you were here, like, listening.
Yeah.
But it was just so. It was just like, well, dude, what?
You know, honestly, it's on par for Revplaysgames. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, you're like,
blissfully unaware.
What would make this game harder? Let's forget. Let's not find an important weapon that's incredibly easily found in like 3 fucking places.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure if you look left in one mission, it's next to you.
I never saw. It is just beyond me, and I went back and found it and got mad at myself.
Wasn't it easy?
It was right there.
Yeah, dude, it was.
Yeah,
fairly.
It made the game so much easier.
Dude, I don't even want to know the type of nightmare you put yourself through to make that happen. Or to finish that game, dude. That had to have been one of the most tedious fucking things ever.
It was.
I'm surprised you had any positive things to say about that game whatsoever after beating it without the fucking machine gun.
I enjoyed the. I guess I'm a what is it, a masochist? Is that the?
Yeah, dude, a masochist, dude.
Yeah, I guess I'm a masochist because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing it and the challenge. Twice.
Like,
I did it twice. I went through the game twice and didn't find the machine gun.
So sad, dude. Such a sad boy you are, Rev. You're such a sweet, sweet boy. I can't believe you did that to yourself, and you're just fucking fine. You're just like, you know, what's great about this game? That they didn't put a machine gun in it. You know what would have made this experience way worse? A machine gun. Obviously. Jesus, dude.
You know what I love? Struggle. And a lot of it.
I like when my wife, like, holds me down and submits me to gag and ball torture. Big fan of it. That's we call that
Oh,
a
now Jiffy's
Reverend
in my bedroom. Wonderful.
Tuesdays.
Turns out Jiffy has a hidden camera in my bedroom. How'd you know that?
Dude, because I actually am standing outside your house right now. This is
Dude,
this
how
is
you
all
gonna add
pre-recorded.
playing? Is it recording?
Yeah, dude, you're just
actually on your phone.
you're responding to a fucking pre-recording right now, and you're none the wiser, bro. Dude, is this a jump that I'm not supposed to make? What the fuck is the deal here? Dude, sometimes, Rev, I'm too stupid for my own good. Maybe I go here?
Maybe.
Oh, dude, and then I
don't
just
know.
fell. I just fucking fell. Got all the way to the place that I wanted to try that I hadn't tried yet. So you'd think it's... Oh, I know how to do it. I don't know why I was so stupid before. I know how to do it. You have to go all the way around the room. I'm trying to make shortcuts out of this, and it's a full room tour. I looked around the room and I was like, oh, you know, it's a pretty nice room. I think it's fairly nice. And
aesthetic.
I
Chef's kiss.
found out right here that I was supposed to go all the way around the whole room, and I'm stupid. I tried every single opening except for the one that was like 3 times. I tried like every single opening like 3 times except for the one that was the one into the room. So that was real cool. It's almost like not finding a machine gun in a game, dude. Same thing. Same energy.
Almost. It's got the same energy. But one is effectively stupider than the other.
I don't know, dude.
The
Watching
machine gun one is very stupid.
yeah, that is still gonna be the funniest thing about that video. Like
I wouldn't be surprised.
he commented.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Go ahead.
I wouldn't be surprised if in Reverend 2 there's a huge sign over the machine gun that says Rev right here.
Fucking pick it up, dipshit. It's so funny because we had talked about it too. He talked about how he had told me about how he had some other people that kind of said that the machine gun should have been in earlier, and he even felt that he should have put it in before that one boss fight, the one that I had trouble with, right? Which
Yeah.
I'm sure you had trouble with too. That's a tough fucking boss
Yeah, the
fight.
machine gun wouldn't have made any difference to me. So,
I mean, you don't think it would have helped?
By it.
Well, I mean,
No,
avoiding the joke. Once you found
Yeah.
the machine gun, don't you think that one boss in that room with all the fucking hit scanners in there would have been so much better?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, it would have flowed a lot nicer than it did.
It was brutal.
And it was one of those that it was like, it's probably the best boss arena in the whole game, too. Which is like, and I think there's some really good boss arenas in there, but that one's like the coolest. And I just think that
Oh, it was really cool. Yeah, the library.
I just think that if it wouldn't have had, you couldn't really breathe, was the problem.
No.
And
because you had all of the little dudes firing at you, the pillars firing at you, the guys chasing with the hammers, and then you had the rifle homies that were also hitting you as well.
well, and what would have been like really cool is if you had the machine gun, you got the machine gun at the entrance of that, like that first area, and then you unintentionally waste all the ammo on those first fodder enemies before the boss room. Only like that would have been like really cool because you're now at this position that you're like, oh, I'm supposed to kill these other enemies with my normal guns and then save the machine gun for the boss. Like
Right.
that would have been like a cool thought process, but it was one of those that it was like, I think that the game would have been better off as a whole if it would have been there. I like the challenge of it. I actually had a lot of fun with it. It made me mad, obviously, because I'm garbage, but it wasn't like unbearable. Oh, I found a secret. What the fuck? So it seems like 90% of the weapons in this game are melee based. But I did just find a secret weapon. These things are sick, dude.
Ooh.
These are really cool.
Michael Oliver, the clown, is a fast and tricky bastard. His pranks have gone on too far, and he must be put down for them. No more TPing the kingdom for him.
Okay. So there's...
Peekaboo.
Suffer.
Peekaboo.
So I will let you know, the Forgive Me Father video, when it comes out, I'll be out of town that weekend.
Okay.
So if you wanted to react to it on stream with me in it, it wouldn't be till Monday.
Absolutely, dude. We can wait. We can wait till that.
Okay.
I'll wait to watch it until then because I think it'd be fun. Because our last one was really fun, and
react to it,
because
yeah.
I've already played the
Okay.
game, it's something we can chime in on. And my video's actually up on that too.
Suffer.
It's been up for a long time. That was one I did a while ago. So it'll be actually one that if you cook me on it, dude, there is no cooking me on that video because I fucking cooked on that video. I have one of the greatest intros. Like that, the editing in that intro is so sick that I'm in love with that video.
You found me.
I want to watch it, but I don't want to at the same time. I want to watch it after I do my video.
So
I think it's where I'm at.
if you're gonna watch it, watch the first 3 minutes or 2 minutes. Once I stop doing the edited, once the editing stops doing, because I do the kind of the history of Lovecraft.
Okay.
So I wanted the first half of the video, or not the first half, the first few minutes of the video to be an introduction to who Lovecraft was, because I thought it added a lot to why I think the story actually was deeper than a lot of people thought it was.
Okay.
So I do this really cool, almost, I was watching a lot of horror movies at the time, and I just watched VHS. And I was like, ooh, I could make a VHS style horror intro in this.
Yeah.
And I did. And I have two
That's pretty
videos like
sick.
that. Two videos where I do a horror intro like that. And one of them did good, and the other one still is dead. Which is big sad. The second one, it was just, it's a joke that goes on too long. When I mean, it's the same type of edited intro that's overly long, that I knew was overly long, and it doesn't have like the benefit of telling the story of Lovecraft. So it's not like bolstering the video any. It's just a long intro to be funny.
Yeah.
I mean, it does give you it does tell you who Nyarlathotep is, like his lore, but it's just such a long-winded way of saying, this is who Nyarlathotep is. Here's the joke. Hope you laugh. And I still will stand behind that. I think the joke, if you make it through, if you go watch the entire intro of my Dusk video and get to the joke, I think the joke is good. I think the joke and the play on the idea.
Right. So maybe it was more of just the pacing of it needed to be a little bit quicker then on that intro.
Please don't break anything or kill me. I'm trying to browse your words, bro. He said, don't kill me. And then I couldn't do it. I couldn't interact with him, so I killed him. Dude, where the fuck is the weapon to use that? He said, don't break anything and don't kill me. But I don't see the weapon to use with that. There's all these fucking fire ones. Where's the weapon to that? Did I miss it? I'm confusion. I hate
Well,
when...
if you're confusion, I'm confusion.
You wouldn't even tried to find confusion.
I wouldn't have found it at all.
You'd have been like, that's weird. I'm not gonna kill him. Goodbye. You don't sound like that. I don't know why I gave you like the whiniest voice ever.
I was like, what the? Who was that?
If I were to give you a voice, hold on. Why? Rev, you kind of have this voice. This is kind of what you sound like. Kind of. Not quite there, but kind of. I'm a little off. It's got that pause southern. You know what I mean? Saying, it's that hesitation. That's more close to you.
That was pretty close, yeah.
I mean, I have a nasally voice, so I probably added, yours is probably more down here. I'm Rev plays. That's probably closer.
I mean, it's perfect. You can do one of my videos for me with that.
Dude, all of a sudden you're doing your things, and then the one video your fucking flock finds is the one I do.
It's the what? The preacher was over there saying slap clit.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he said that when you hit a pussy, you're supposed to wring the sides real good. Now, Jeremy, I need you to watch Rev's videos.
Obviously, he knows what he's talking about.
And you do not, sir. I've been married to you for 75 years, and you've yet to find it. He said this thing about it squirting sometimes and how he doesn't like it. I would like to know what that feels like, even though Rev says he doesn't like it. See, that would just be me putting in a personal story. I was one time eating down on this girl, right? And she went to squirt and hit me right in the uvula. I just about puked right in her pussy.
Right in the uvula.
It was like a speed bag, and her pussy's juices was like Muhammad Ali. I tell you what, if you know one thing about Muhammad, he could throw himself a punch. You found me.
It's like one of the moments where you push down on the end of the hose and it sprays out really fast.
No, dude. It was like one of those, you know, those shitty little fucking squirt guns that every kid has that looks like a Browning or a 1911. It was like that, shot straight into my fucking uvula. I was like, and then I just kept going, and then it hit me again, dude. And I'm not gonna lie, dude. The second hit, bro, not about it. Not about that second hit, dude, either. And she was hot, too. I remember the girl, like, vividly. The whole experience vividly. And I was like, not a fan. And then we had pancakes in the morning. I couldn't wait till she left my house.
You're a little traumatized by it all.
I don't know about traumatized. I mean, it was fine. I just remember thinking, I'm glad I didn't throw up in your vagina or gag. It was the hardest I've ever focused on not gagging. Till about now, dude. Like, now that I've had a baby, I try really hard not to gag while I'm changing a diaper. I'm super pissed.
I can feel that, yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's the grossest.
I don't know where this weapon is.
I don't know where the weapon is.
What this other weapon is.
And it's driving me up a fucking wall.
It's because I'm in the stream.
Dude, what's crazy is I found a secret weapon. But I feel like I'm supposed to have found this weapon because all the boxes have ammo for this weapon, right?
Right.
So either I overexplored, which could be a possibility, which I have done in games before, where you've kind of explored everything and you realize that you were supposed to kind of come back to it. Yeah. And I could have done that. The old shop. Was I not supposed to kill him? He said not to kill him, but at the same time, when you tell me not to do something, I want to do it. Don't kill me, or I'll take any of my stuff. And I'm like, then what can I buy? And it's like, you can't buy anything. And I'm like, then what's the point of you? You're dead. Oh, dude, you can't handle the double dagger power. This is such a cool weapon, dude. This is like literally one of my favorite weapons put in a game. and it's not that
cool.
great. It's just entertaining
I like
enough.
the fact that it's like levitating in front of you.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. Yeah, dude. It's like, dude, there's no staff of fire up here either. Where did I miss this fucking staff? I don't know where I missed the staff, dude. I feel like it must have been on like a previous level or something. I don't. That's very unlike me. Not that I'm like the ultimate secret finder, because there's a lot of shit I miss in a lot of games. Obviously, when I was streaming Reverend, he literally commented on my page that I missed the secret weapon. And I was like, oh, I thought I was cooking. I literally was checking every nook and cranny. And I think he told me I pretty much found most of them except for that one. Which sucks. And now I feel like I'm in the same kind of issue. Because like now I have the golden sword. I'm missing 3. What are... No, I got 3. It's the sword. I got the daggers, which are 4. So 5 must be that weapon. But if there's something I know about DOSman games, Rev, it's they love to fucking hide shit.
And so it might be like super hidden.
Maybe, dude. Something that maybe another playthrough, because I'm gonna have to play through this game again, probably. Because I can't hear anything of what the NPC is telling me. It's just the way she talks is like. Bro, what are you trying to step up on me for, bro? I have the double daggers of death. I have to say that these enemies that have a little extra health, there's a lot more of them in this game than I think any of the other DOSman games, where you go from your normal enemy type to the stronger, and I think that this game has the most of them, and I'm vibing with them. They're all like mini boss fight-esque or boss fight-esque.
Mini bosses, yeah.
But they're also designed so well that I'm because that was something Flash of the Blade did really, really good, was boss design. And then there's a boss rush at the end of the game that's so good. Dude, see, there's the fucking fire thing again. Where is this fire staff? How did I miss it? Was it obvious?
Oh, if it was, I'm gonna say so much.
Well, I mean, I haven't put a video out on it, Rev. This is the first stream, dude. It had to have been obvious. I had to have walked right by it or something. But I don't think you're gonna find these daggers, Sam. Because they're actually a secret.
I most definitely will miss them. And probably the obvious ones too.
Dude,
I'll probably end up going through the whole game with just the sight.
Well, I found them again. So they're meant for later game, but I got them early game. The way they fire is so fast, dude. I feel bad for his forearms right now. He's grabbing his fist so much.
He had to. He's worked out his forearms. He's fine.
What the fuck? There's an ogre in here?
Maybe you get the wand from him.
I doubt it, dude. Because this game obviously wanted to tell me that I'm stupid and I failed. Yeah, I knew it was going to be key. It was a mini boss fight. That was a good one, dude. Fighting a giant ogre. I like this. This is just such a fun little, I don't know. There was Heretic and Hexen and all of those. That were kind of the medieval Doom type games. And even the build engine one, which was either Heretic or Hexen or whatever it was. I never thought those games looked that much fun. I also heard they were I always thought they were, I heard they were really difficult and maze-like,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to play them because of that, and this game is literally just getting that that medieval FPS experience that I want. Except for I can't find that staff, and I think this is probably going to be the last level, and I'm going to be really mad about it. I feel like I missed so many secrets in this playthrough, dude. I feel like there's
I'm gonna go find the staff, and then I'm gonna leave a comment on this stream afterwards. Like, wow, Jiffy, it was right there.
Dude, they literally put the machine gun in like 3 different places, and you missed all fucking 3. Like,
oh, my dignity is gone.
dude, I could literally just miss. I can miss the fucking staff, and I still don't feel bad because I know how easy. I found it on both playthroughs so easily. I never even thought it was hard to find. It was just there. Okay, what is this? Ooh, we got a bow. We got a bow now. So, ooh, it's a good bow. It's a good bow. I still don't know what to fire. Wait, hold on a second.
Does it shoot? Does it shoot fire?
No. No, I was thinking maybe the secondary for the...
There he is.
Oh, Jesus, dude. This thing cooks. You're cooked. Oh, it's a reload weapon. Oh, yeah, dude. This is badass. This is a really good bow animation. I like it. Hello, Dustman. See how many secrets I'm just stumbling upon, but I can't figure out what the fucking fire thing is? See? It's... Hold on. Oh, that's just ammo for this weapon. It's just ammo for this fire stick. It looks different in different lighting. That's what it is. It's not a weapon I missed.
Oh.
I feel better about myself. Haha. I haven't missed anything. I feel better about myself.
Dang it.
You still suck, Rev.
Oh.
You were gonna rub it in on me so hard, and then I realized I'm not an idiot. This is a great day. I mean, I was an idiot. I definitely was an idiot. I mean, I still definitely am an idiot, considering all of those orbs were here and ready for me to use a million times, and I just assumed they were a different weapon because I wasn't picking them up anymore because I wasn't using the staff anymore. Oh, that's a neat little skull. That's pretty.
Oh. That's okay. If you have to, just turn me into the locale of the FPS community.
The lolcow? I don't even know who that'd be, dude. I don't know if there is, like... I'm sure that there's a shitty fucking FPS YouTuber out there. I just don't know who it would be. Probably me. If it ends up becoming a locale of the FPS community, it's going to be me. It's going to be like the downfall of King Jiffy Coats, 87 million videos. Everybody's going to have a video on my dumbass.
I can't react to it because you'll just point out my video.
You know, I'll just tell people, like, listen, dude, please keep making videos on me. It makes more people watch my shit. I would totally be like, yeah, dude, I fucking suck. I know I'm going to hate a game that everybody likes one day. And a lot of people are going to, like, if I ever get big, and there's going to be one fucking game that I won't like. And everybody will crucify me for not liking it. And then they're like, well, he didn't even play it on the real skill or whatever. Because I already have videos that definitely got some vitriol behind them. That people didn't like, or like my
Yeah, your Another Crab's Treasure video.
Yeah,
right?
that
Is
one
the
definitely.
You farmed that guy?
Yeah, dude. I mean, there's
Yeah.
definitely gonna be more videos like that where people, I mean, me doing shitty fucking lore on bolt gun, or I could see me becoming a lolcow way faster than you, buddy. I have enough bad takes to fill like a farm of bad takes. Like, you can literally, I am meant for milking for bad content.
I'm glad that you specified that.
Well, that's what a lolcow is, dude. You're milking content.
Yeah, I know. You're milking content off of them.
Mm-hmm. And that is going to be me one day, dude. They're just gonna be like, this guy fucking sucks, dude. And I'm gonna have like a bunch of leafy wannabes making videos on me, and I'm like, yes, I made it, bro. I fucking did it.
That does seem like that's like the measurement of success there,
dude.
Right? You've really made it if people are using you for content.
Exactly. I mean, there's a difference between like using me and where it's not like. So there are people who have channels, like there's one guy called oh god, I can't remember his name, but he's a Nintendo fanboy and his channel's fucking dead, but dude's always saying so much wild shit out of pocket. Harmon Smith, dude. Harmon Smith. The dude will go on some of these tangents where like even me, who's kind of edgy, but the difference between me and like somebody like him is I'm joking. He'll say some shit. He'll actually say some shit. Like he'll just go on these tangents about like fanboys and stuff because he thinks he's like that he thinks he's making like he's shitting on these other like consoles group fanboys and stuff when he's worse than them, but with Nintendo, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
He thinks he's a commentary channel, but he's not a commentary channel. He's just lazy. He's a lazy channel that thinks he's up there with the commentary channels, but he's doing it on Nintendo. And he holds a Game Awards every year because he hates Jeff Keighley on his channel called the Marios. Or the Mario Awards, or I think it's called the Marios.
Really?
Yeah, dude, and they're terrible. If you're wondering what games win Game of the Year every year, it's a Nintendo game. So it's basically the Game Awards, but instead of PlayStation getting nominated every year, it's Nintendo.
It's Nintendo.
Yeah. Which I'm sure that there's going to be one day somebody's going to be like, well, the Game Awards are rigged. And I'm like, dude, if one company has a game fucking... If every time there's a slightly critically successful game by PlayStation every year gets nominated, it's a little fucking on the nose, right? But if there's a slightly critically successful game from like Xbox, is like it's not on there, dude, and I'm just like. And, like, how it can just avoid games that are, like, actually influential, like, that are good, like, Turbo Overkill is a good example. Like, that shit should have been nominated. It's, like, one of the best FPS games out there, and no love. Because it's focused on AAA industry and only, like, even the Oscars, you'll get that one, like, you'll get an indie movie and make it every once in a while, right?
Yeah.
But, like, they throw in the weirdest indie games. It's, like, ones that nobody was fucking talking about. Or I don't understand the Game Awards. They're, like, the weirdest selections of games. And I just... There's something about them that, just, I've never liked. One, Jeff Keighley's cringe. Two, it's, like, you got these... You got so many people, like, it's like always very, feels very PlayStation centric, but just enough to where they can still feign, what is it, like, where they're not biased.
Right, they can, yeah.
It just,
they can feign being unbiased.
And it just feels weird, dude. I don't like the Game Awards. I feel like they're shitty versions of the Oscars, and they keep trying. It's like 80% ads that you can just watch later.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the Game Awards. I never have. They're just not for me, dude.
I mean, I personally, I miss E3.
Yeah, dude, we're never getting another E3.
No.
I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like the. No. I wanted to explore more. Damn it, dude. I'm actually mad. There was more to explore, and I was like, I thought I was exploring the other direction, and I just went to the next level.
Oh.
Which is such a. Makes me mad. Whatever. I feel like I might have missed another weapon or something, maybe.
Yep. This looks like a boss arena now.
I just beat it. I beat him already. I fucking cooked him so fast. He had no chance, dude. I just strafe killed him. I mean, I'm also on easy, so it's
Poor
really,
guy.
really. There's something up there that I want. See that guy right there? There's a sword here, but there's an ogre in there clipping, and I want to get to that ogre. How though? How? That's? Oh, I figured it out. Hold on. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Okay. Let's see what slot 1 does. I know it's gonna take me back to the beginning of the game. No? What did I do? I can kill myself. Hold on. Got it. Perfect.
Fancy killing a hunchback.
See, I understood what she said there. Fancy killing a hunchback. I got this, dude. So, I killed a barrel, right? That barrel was needed for the secret.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, because you had to climb up on top of it.
Mm-hmm. So, if you try to go up the way that I went the first time... Why is there ogres just clipping in here, dude? Okay, well, I found him, but you go down here and you look up here, ogres clip in. Huh, that's weird. I was expecting a fight.
I have a confession.
Oh, Jude, that...
Your victims were all innocent.
Yeah, I saw the ogres clip in.
The Archangel has arrived for you now. Oopsie.
Bitch! Dude, you know what she just told me? All my victims were innocent. So I've just been murdering innocent people this whole game. That line was read kind of bad though, not gonna lie. It was like really good. Her voice acting was really good. I mean, I'm a little hard of hearing because I got tinnitus, so like when it does that squiggly wiggly voice, it's a little fucking off for me. But the fact that it was like, I have something to tell you. They were all innocent. And I'm like, oh, you're such a silly goose, dude. You're so fucking adorable. That's right, pussy. Dude, did they just become a mech? Did this boss just become a fucking mech? It did.
Well, it looks like.
Dude, it just went fucking Voltron on my ass, bro. This is good. This is a good game. Oh, the wings don't have hitboxes, bro. I thought I was cooking. Where's that other... So this is more of a long distance boss fight. Got him. That's right, pussy. Right, you little bitch. That's right, nobody likes you. Dude. Cooking, Rev. I do like this game. It's very aesthetically pretty. Now I gotta fight that
like
bitch who lied to me. Yeah. I'm liking it. I like
this level. Makes my ADHD happy.
Yeah, dude, it's
all shiny.
Oh. What? That was the end of the game. Do I not get to fight the chick that, Do I not get to fight the chick that killed me?
Huh.
Who tricked me? Cause like my whole task in this game was to reap, to be a reaper and reap these souls, because they were like evil souls or whatever. And then, you weren't actually doing it. You were like harvesting them, and then there was like this super Jesus guy that showed up and beat you. But I'm kind of curious, as to. Ah, shit. Right away got too cocky. And I died. But yeah, that was the game, huh? I don't know how I feel about that, Rev. It's a good game. I like it a lot. I just wish I would have gotten that last little boss fight. Like, one extra boss fight against that little floating Reaper thing would have been nice. But, yeah.
That's good. I liked it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at the end of the day, it was a fun experience. And it's got different difficulties, so you can, like, actually run through it and, like, get really good at it if you want to. I mean, I don't remember DOSman actually having it. DOSman, Spaceman, and Space having that, or Flash the Blade X. I think you just jump right into those games. In terms of aesthetics, if I had to rank them, right, and I'm just doing Flash the Blade, DOSman, and Reaper. I'm keeping those three because they're the same developer. Reverend is, I feel like, is too different to compare to these. I think Reaper does a lot that Flash of the Blade does, but better in terms of enemy design, like enemy variety, not design. But I think that the story and the flow of Flash of the Blade is a bit better than Reaper. I think Reaper's weapons are way better than Flash of the Blade, because there were some really cool weapons. I think it was kind of lacking a little bit. In terms of, like, I think that they needed more you end up getting 3 different styles of melee, right? Which are fine.
Right.
It's just, I don't know, you get the bow real late. It would have been nice to have like a, so Flash of the Blade, you got the bow and arrow, and you have the shurikens, and then I think there's a laser gun that you can find, but I didn't find it, right?
Yeah.
And there's probably another one I didn't find in Reaper. But I felt like the bow and the fact that I had the shurikens, and I had those from like the beginning, right? They were kind of early on. This one, you just kind of are stuck with the, and it was crossbow, but you're kind of stuck with the staff for a really long time. I didn't feel like I got the next step for a while. I think the best balancing for weapons is DOSman. Boss fights, I think this one had the better boss fights. There's so many good boss encounters and so many big monster encounters, and the enemy design is just so much higher tier than Flash of the Blade. But DOSman, the only thing that it loses on, I think, is the boss encounters. Because I think there's only 2 in DOSman. There's only
okay.
2 big boss encounters. And I was like, oh, darn. But Flash the Blade had a bunch, and so did this one. I don't know, dude. Flash the Blade is so fucking good. I think Flash the Blade's better than Reaper. Definitely better than Reaper, but Reaper is still good. I think if you're into that medieval world, it's perfect. And I am, but
yeah, I look forward to going over them both, playing them both.
Yeah, if I had to put it in,
I'm going at it from a completely, new player experience. At least Flash the Blade.
So, you look at if I were to put this in a trilogy, have you seen the Simon Pegg and what's the other guys? Nick God, what's fucking Nick Shaun of the Dead. It's Shaun of the Dead.
Yes.
It's
yeah.
Hot Fuzz, and then what's that other one? At World's End. So I like all 3 movies. I think they all 3 have something to offer, but At World's End is definitely the weakest, right? I think we could agree on that. I don't know if you've seen At World's End.
I have.
It's still a good movie, but it's the weakest. I think that Reverend is the At World's End of these 3 games. I think that's I think that's the fairest assessment of it. It's still something that I'm like, yeah, it's fun. I enjoyed the shit out of it, but it's the weakest. I think the big turnoff for me was the fact that I either run through it or I struggle with it.
Right.
I felt like the balancing was a bit weird. Because it's like, okay, so it's like, you go into the first area, it's a ton of enemies, which is cool. I like when it does more enemies, and then when it does like a few enemies, but they're all spongy. It doesn't feel like any of the enemies are too spongy. But it's throwing me at so many enemies that when I do hit that one enemy that takes that extra hit, I can get ganged up on really, really fast in this game. I think that's where the problem has. And because you don't regen health a little bit of health, and they don't readily give you health until the later missions, because I was noticing that later missions that there's always boxes in the room. Early missions, they're not there. So it's kind of more of a battle of attrition at the beginning, and then later it becomes this different beast. I don't know. It was
and to clarify for stream's sake, you meant Reaper, right? Because you said Reverend.
Oh, Reaper. That's what I meant. Yeah, Reaper.
Yeah.
But like Reverend, I felt like balanced the difficulty with enjoyment really well. Like it had its difficult parts, but they always felt necessary. They weren't like in passing difficult parts. There was like, okay, I can outsmart this. This game just feels like it overwhelms you, and you don't have the you're scared to use the stuff that would make it easier because there's a bigger challenge way up ahead. So you're trying to like hoard all your shit till the end because you only have the 2 weapons and only one of them fires a projectile, and you need that projectile for the boss at the end. So you're just kind of hoarding it, and it makes it to where you're just constantly spamming the scythe attack, which works in like theory, but it gets annoying. But when I dropped it to easy, it was too easy, which makes that a fucking weird little I don't know how to. I'll have to think about that when I make the video. I don't. This one's going to be a weird one to make a video on. I don't even know how to go about it. Luckily, I have so many games that I've beaten that it's not high on the list. And I can even talk to the developer about it and see what the influences were on it, and then maybe I can play it again, get the influences and whatever.
Right. Come in with that sort of knowledge in your mind.
There is one game that I have, for some reason, my display capture. There it is. So I do want to replay this game one day. I made a short video on it on my channel a long time ago. It's not like the shortest, but it was kind of a fun little video, and I just kind of played a little bit of it on Xbox. I filmed it using literally my phone to the TV, and I want to replay this on PC. I love this game. It is one of the best superhero games ever made. And
Punisher?
Yeah,
oh yeah,
so good, dude. And the PC version's the best version. It's the one. So I think you can pull the animation off that makes it like filter, or pull the filter off so you can see the actual blood and stuff, and it's not black and white. I think there's a mod for that.
Oh,
like actually, I can see right now, dude. Oh, while you're here, I will do one more thing and then I gotta get off. I'm gonna fire this up. I'm gonna show you how Vampire the Masquerade starts. In terms of kind of the goofiness of it. I need to reset the. It's so small. It's so fucking small. I need to. Options, video, resolution. So the highest I can go is here. Okay. Okay. So quit. We'll launch it again at a higher resolution. It always fucks up my whole. This is one of those games that's so old that it does that whole thing when you leave OBS. Like when you fire it up, it like moves your OBS all over the place on your secondary monitor.
Yep.
And then when you try to adjust it and fix it, it fucks things up too. That's why I haven't played it on stream yet, because it's this weird little box. So I need to, and it's one that doesn't have the resolution where I can actually fix it. I think there's a mod for that though. So I'm just gonna leave it as is for right now. I'm gonna hit new game. Answer the question. So this is how you do it, right? Starting with creating a new character. Would you like to answer a series of questions about the type of vampire you would like to play as, and allow the game to create your character, or go directly to character sheet and set your character's clan attributes and abilities yourself? So I'm gonna go with the questions. Which character? I'm gonna be male. You're stuck in traffic after a concert, and the guy behind you is laying on the horn. Your friend in the car is urging you to park the car and help them stick the dude's horn somewhere uncomfortable. Do you get out and pull the guy out of the car and put him in the hospital, or talk your friend down? You don't need lawsuit or jail time. Those are the two options. What would you do, Rev? I know what you would do, Rev.
Obviously the first one.
Oh, you're gonna pull the guy out?
Nah, talk your friends down.
I'm gonna pull the guy out. Let's see. You're at a nightclub having a damn good time when you realize you're out of money. No cash, no fun. Do you seduce somebody and have them pay for your drinks? Time it just right so you can snatch a bottle when the bartender isn't looking. Go home and read a book or listen to music. Something else more intellectually stimulating and than wasting your life in a lame club. So, I'm gonna seduce somebody. But,
yeah, I was gonna say that one too.
An intruder has broken into your house and has entered the room. You have no choice but to confront them. Do you? Overpower and wrestle them to the ground, breaking as many bones as possible. Grab a heavy lamp next to your bed and smash their face in. Grab your gun and fire into them. You keep one next to the bed for this very reason. I go 3.
3.
No hesitation for red. 3. You're in a convenience store looking through the beer freezer when all of a sudden a man walks in and pulls a gun on the cashier. Do you? Sneak me up behind him, disarm him, and proceed to beat him senseless. Quietly make your way to the bathroom and lock yourself in it. Alright, those are the two. I didn't pause, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sneaking up. I'm going full action hero. Being a night person, you watch a lot of late night TV movies. 3 movies are on. Which one do you watch? Fist of the Monkey King, a wire fu film with a scene where Wu beats 20 armed men with his bare hands. Sword of the Bushi, a Japanese film where a lone samurai cuts a path through a gang of Yakuza. And then Sergeant Murderstein 3, the cop that doesn't play by the rules and takes on a drug cartel that kidnapped his daughter with only his trusty 44 to back him up.
Number 3 again.
Yeah, dude. The world's cruel and unforgiving place, but you've gotten by so far. Why? It may be cruel for you, but for me, it's hilarious. 2, because I keep it secret. You have no idea the truths I've learned. I'm going 1. You have embraced the Makalavan clan. Inflicted with insanity, Malakavans use their madness to provide them with surprising and sometimes disturbing insight. The inner voice may tell them of someone's true intent, or it may betray them completely. Okay. Your vampire's attributes and abilities have now been determined and entered into the character sheet, which you will see next. After your tour of the character sheet, make changes to the character to simply play as is.
Huh.
So that's how you start the game.
That's fun. It's kind of like a Fallout 3 where you take the goat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, dude. I mean, I'm gonna cancel it because I want to go to bed, but it's a fun beginning, dude. It really is a fun, like.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
The Outer Worlds did something kind of like that, not quite as in depth. It was more just like goofy starter classes, but it's something you don't see much in RPGs anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, even like Fallout, Cyberpunk, you you just kind of pick a class and then make your character.
Mm-hmm.
But having the game like do questions for you is just so fucking fun. Or like Outer Worlds, where it's just a bunch of random shit, like you're a convenience store worker pulled out of blah blah blah. You're fucking lame, and you're like, cool, I guess, dude. But anyway, Rev, I think I'm done for the night. It's super fucking late, so